We've got devastating news to begin this newscast this hour. Nova Scotia once again grappling with tragedy. A scallop boat with 6 men on board went into distress Tuesday morning and hasn't been seen since. One body was found, but the search for the other 5 men has now been called off. The RCMP is taking over the missing persons investigation. We are joined live now by Sergeant Andrew Joyce. Thank you for your time this morning, Sergeant.
Good morning.
After 36 hours of looking, the Maritime Joint Rescue Coordination Centre says it has called off the search for the missing fishermen. The RCMP is now taking over. So what are the next steps?
Yeah, the next steps for us is we've taken on basically a missing persons investigation. Really, we are faced with attempting to locate the missing fishers. We believe we are now in a recovery mode. Unfortunately, as you previously mentioned, very tragic news for our province.
As you continue the search, what does that mean exactly? What sort of resources are you going to be using?
Well, at this time all searching has been suspended due to the impending storm that is hitting our province today. We have been searching the shoreline up until this here point, and we plan on continuing to do that based on the conditions, but certainly not today. We're going to reevaluate that decision tomorrow morning. I'd be remiss to not try to describe the conditions along the shoreline. It's not like a beachfront that some may have envisioned. It's very rocky. It's treacherous. The high waves, mist blowing in, making the ground very slippery. It can be very tragic conditions. We've already encountered one of our volunteers incurring an injury. A non-life-threatening injury, but an injury nonetheless. And so we certainly, to avoid further tragedy, we have suspended the search for today.
Sergeant, so far crews have recovered 1 body. What do we know at this point? I know it's very early, but what do we know about what happened? What were the conditions like? Was there a distress call made? What can you tell us?
Right. That exact, like, what has happened is, of course, under investigation by the TSB. So they are taking the lead on that. We, of course, are supporting them in their role. So that detail I do not have, and specifics of when the emergency call went out, was received by JRCC. I don't have that at my fingertips at this moment either.
On a personal note, this has just been an absolutely devastating years for Nova Scotia. Our hearts go out to the communities they are dealing with. It feels like tragedy after tragedy this year. How's everybody coping today?
Well, I mean, we are a resilient lot down here in Nova Scotia. Me being a Nova Scotian, I can speak firsthand of that. But I mean, it does seem tragedy after tragedy for this year for us. Having said that, for us as RCMP, we are professionals, but we are human. We are taking this further news as as all Nova Scotians are, like very tragic, very disheartening. We realize, and so do these communities. Like, the communities are very much affected. They know it's a dangerous occupation. We have faced this here in the past. We are trying to stick together and be there for each other through this and come through strong.
Sergeant Andrew Joyce, please know that our hearts are with you and the communities affected by all of this. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate your thoughts.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.